NAGT6. Here we are at High Speed Ring for round 2 of race night 1. This is January 8th, 2015. We got the Subaru BRZ. We got a similar lineup tonight. We got a couple more drivers added in for this round 2. So we got Dexter, we got Reflex, and we got Trinor, Gary. Here the boys go. Had a little trouble getting off there, Dexter. What's going on? Anyway, Dexter on getting his pace up together. Nope, no, it wasn't Dexter, it was Graham's. Yes, sir. Anyway, here we go. The boys are just packling through this high-speed turn. You guys really love this. You can really feel the G's going through here. Lots of grip. We got a little bit of a limitation here. No racing softs today. We are racing hards. Let's see how they make through this corner. This is usually sometimes scary. Here we go. They made it through. Boys are nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. They're just all firing through here. Good lines. Reflex getting a little bit high there. Look at all these cars rushing through here. Nice driving, giving everybody some rooms. Graham's falling off a little bit. Dexter once again having some problems with the car. He's just not up on the pace, but he's not too far off. He's doing a lot better this race. Carey once again. We got our race leader Carey, and then Trinor is behind him. Trinor is just loving this. This guy is not conservation or anything. He's pedal to the metal. He's going to run that high line and burn the tires off, burn up the gas. He does not conserve anything. Every lap is a win for him. Bound to win on the first lap. This is the way he races. This is the way he races his heart balls out. He don't care. And it's done quite well. He's been fairly successful in his GT5, and he's bringing the heat tonight. Had some bad luck, but when he's on pace, he is there. It seems to be that we got Reflex. Trinor's up front. We got Carey. Really see quite well. The screen's a little bit blurry. Carey's back. Oh, big wreck! Oh, he pushes a little too hard. Once again, Trinor. He's up in the high line, gets a little loose, comes down, and causes a major wreck. Who gets through? Reflex. Dexter takes advantage and gets through. You got Trinor and Scan and IG46 and 6. Oh man, Trinor is back there. He's getting the stuff together. He's able to get his car started and back going. That was a terrible wreck. Unbelievable. That really shook it up there with Carey. Once again, he's happy now. He's back up in front. Reflex is chasing Carey. We got Dexter in 3rd, Trinor in 4th, Scan in 5th, IG46 and 6th, Graham's in 7th. Unbelievable wreck. He pushing a little too hard, a little too early, maybe Trinor, but that's too bad. Things happen. But he's back up on pace. He's got his car going. He's putting it behind him, and he's moving forward now, people. All the fans are up on their feet. They're all excited. They're wondering, looking at what's going on. They heard the announcement over the intercom that there was a wreck, and apparently they could not see, but they are excited to see these cars rip by. All the fans love coming out to High Speed Ring. It's such a great track. It's great to be here. NAGT6. Everybody's excited. The series is back up and running and stronger than ever. They'll be out recruiting some drivers here in the next couple of weeks. Running season 1 is an open season. Come on out if you're watching this race. You're on the GT6 platform and you want to do some racing, then come on out. Love to have you. Looking for full-time drivers. We got lots of spaces. Oh, what's going on here now? Let's get back to the race. Seems racing hires aren't doing too bad for the boys. Giving them lots of grip. They're able to take these corners quite well. The cars look great through the corners. They're not doing a whole lot of wheel movement. The guys are not working too hard. But they definitely are feeling the G's. High Speed Ring is for sure. It is a high-speed track, and there are some great corners for overtaking. It makes for some really interesting race. It gets a lot of guys that have troubles with their setups up into the pack because it's not that difficult of a track. It's a little bit simpler to run, but there are a couple corners that you have to hit correctly, or you're just not going to get the speed you need to carry in the straightaways. Boys are just rocking through here. We got Reflex. He is once again going in on Carey. He wants that first position. He's used to being up front, but he can't handle it. He's working Carey. He's trying to get into Carey's head. Carey's just not having it. Once again, Carey won Nuremberg this last race in round 1. He's feeling quite confident up front. He knows he can do this. But Reflex is there. He's like a dog waiting for you to make a mistake, and then he's going to bite. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We're on 4 laps. The boys' tires are nice and warmed up. We're going to see who's going to do some early pitting. We know that Trinor Reflex have like an opposite strategy where Reflex likes to pit, get it out of the way, and then start making his gap. Where Trinor likes to make the gap first, then pit towards the end of the race and hope that his gap is enough to hold out while he's in the pits. Whatever strategy is the best, I don't know. It just seems to be whatever works. I think you have to know your race team is right there with you. Your engineer, he's going to know the best thing for you based on where you're at and what the race is doing when you need to pit. Most drivers, they don't worry about pit strategy. Let the crew work on that. You just drive that car as fast as you can every lap. Race every lap like it's the final lap. We got someone going into the pits here. Let's see how the pit crew does on the 5th lap. IG46 going in for an early pit. He's not on par. He got into that accident, shook him up a little bit, frustrated him. This is a hard track to game. Most guys can carry a lot of speed and very fast and don't make a whole lot of mistakes. IG46 is out of the pits. Let's have a look here, see where the grid is. We still got Carey and Reflex up front battling for first. Trinor is closing in on Dexter. We're going to have a race for 3rd. Look at this. Holds true. History we hold true. But we are halfway through the race, but Reflex is one of the first, other than IG46, to go, and he's in the pits. He wants to get these tires. He's going to lose some position here, folks, but don't worry. The fan favorite for round 2 here, Reflex, will hold through. Dexter and Trinor are just licking their lips right now, just glad to be up in the podiums. They will take 2nd and 3rd away. And now we got Carey, Dexter, Trinor. Dexter probably feels quite happy right now. He's up in 2nd place. Not too often he gets up there. He said, never really had very many successful races, but he's a great driver. He comes out and does his best in his team. A little underfunded some days, but he gets out and does what he can with the car. He is a great race car driver. He's just had a series of bad lucks. They've had some issues, like I said earlier, with the brake systems. They're still having problems with this car, but they've ordered in some new parts. They're going to change over to a pentiometer and get rid of the load cell braking and hopefully get some speed out of Dexter, because there he is burning up the tires once again. Trinor taking advantage of that. When you see smoke, that's slowing you down, boys. Trinor is gaining on Dexter here, but Dexter's not falling off too hard. He's holding it. This is going to be interesting to see. Oh, Dexter's going high, though. A little bit of strategy coming in here. Dexter's team is called the man, his crew chief. Lockwhite, his brother Kyle, is crewing him now. Lockwhite has called him into the pits. His brother used to drive in the series, but has retired from racing and is now just managing the team and the crew and actually taking over as Dexter's crew chief, Mr. Lockwhite. He's made the decision to get Dexter in there and get a new set of tires. Trinor is going to push and keep going on the olds. We are 6 laps into this race. It's a good call by Lockwhite to get these tires changed. Boys are flying through here quite well. We got Carey up front. Trinor still in, Trinor's in 2nd. Reflex is falling off, but let's see once these guys all get their pits. I mean, Trinor is going to be the last one to pit. It's going to be interesting to see what Carey does. He's a new driver. We don't know a whole lot about his strategy and his habits and stuff yet. This is only the 2nd race we've seen. We do know that he is fast. It's going to be interesting here. Graham's getting out ahead. Dexter's out of the pits. He's back in the field, but that's okay. He's got guys up in front of him running old sets of tires. They still have the pits. So Dexter's just going to get out on the track and lay out some times. Lockwhite is on the radio with him, letting him know that take it easy. Don't get too aggressive too early because the tires are fresh and new. You can give it a lap for them babies to warm up. You don't want to wreck. That will devastate your position. If you wreck right now, you won't be able to maintain the speed and close in on the gaps of the guys in front of you when they lose that opportunity. Reflex, he's peeling her up. We got Carey. Carey pits. One of the last guys. He's a little bit of a later pitter, but Trinor is still pushing it. He's pitting. And we got Carey and Scan into the pits. Trinor out front. Fans are loving this crowd favorite once again. Trinor is in 1st position. He loves it out here. A little bit better for him. Nuremberg, the last race was hard on him. He got into a bad wreck early on, and he found himself chasing down a lot of people in front of him. This time he's out front. He's the one to be chased right now, but we got to see what happens because he's still got a pit. Will he maintain? Will he gain on make a gap? And hopefully what he's hoping is that when he gets this pit up here, he's going to try to pull his fastest lap right now. He'll probably pit here the last opportunity. When he pits, he's hoping that by the time he comes out, he's further enough away that he can gain up on a position. Carey was far ahead of him before he pitted, so unless something happens back in the field here. Remember, before these pits come through, we had Kerry up front battling first with Reflex, and then there was a little bit of a gap with Dexter, and then Trinor. What's going to be interesting here is who comes out with third here, whether it's Trinor or Dexter. Once Trinor pits, see if Dexter can hold out. I don't know if he's going to. His lap times are just not up to speed. It's going to be interesting to see if he can gain it. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. I think Trinor is going to get in and out of the pits before Dexter can get back up into that position. Just not holding through based on what the team is sharing with us for his lap times. We're on the 9th. We got one more lap after this. The field is nice and spread out. There's a lot of different stuff going on here. We still got a couple more pits left. Trinor is going to be coming in to get some tires. He's going to need it. Needs to pit. Get some race regulation. Reflex is still on Kerry. He's closed in a little bit more, but Kerry is just unbelievable. He's just keeping that gap there. He's not real driving. He's not worried about Reflex at all. He's just worried about his line, which is the correct move to do. Reflex is staying right on his bumper to hopefully do what competitors do to each other. They get into each other's mind, and once it makes him nervous to make that mistake, and when that mistake is there, you have to take it, you have to fight, you have to make that move. If you don't, then you're not going to get that position. There we go, buddy. Krams is in the pit. Oh, he's looking bad. Krams going into the pits, just smashes her up into the wall, loses in the grass. That team is going to be frustrated when they realize when he comes around the corner that the car is all beat to pieces. They're going to have to probably have a fender kit ready. They're probably up. They're running into the pits right now to get a whole new side for him to clamp onto that car. If they don't get it on, he won't be allowed to go onto the track. His car is just ripped on the side there. When the team is ready, they got to clip, repair that fender, and get him back out to finish the race and to get at least some championship points here. Let's see what happens. Trinor did pit, and Trinor is out in third. He did succeed. He has the gap. He has the gain. It has worked for him. He is in third position. I was wrong earlier. It has worked for him. He has maintained, gained a gap. Dexter was not able to close it in time. Trinor was out and up to speed and is holding third quite confidently with Dexter behind him. You got the last lap here. Kerry's in first with Reflex on him hard, and then for battling for third, we got Trinor and Dexter, and then we got Scans in fifth. IG46, he's done quite well after the wreck. He's in sixth. Grams in seventh. IG46 not doing too bad. He's sticking with it. He had a bad wreck earlier. He got into Trinor, but he's doing okay. His lap times are fast, so he just had some bad luck there. And that is beautiful. Kerry wins. Reflex right behind him, couldn't stick it. Dexter could not gain up and get his third. Trinor is in third with Dexter in fourth. Scan is in fifth. IG46 hoping to close in on him. Cannot get it either. He does not maintain enough pace, but that is your race. Kerry once again our champion. Reflex in second. Trinor in third. Dexter in fourth. Scans in fifth. IG46 in sixth. And Krams in seventh. That's round two. Thanks for watching. What a great race. Goes out to Kerry. Double feature night. He wins 1-2 Nuremberg and high speed ring. Thanks for watching.